So I have a friend, she's in Texas, and she sent some screenshots and some messages, and she said that all of the grocery stores, now I don't know how many all is, but the grocery stores are shut down and none of them are taking any debit cards. I think it said debit cards, so I assume credit cards also. I sent that to a couple of friends. I forwarded all that to several friends. Nicole said that it happens about once a month in her area, and people freak out. And then a couple other dudes said that that has happened in California where they lived, that happened frequently, and they wouldn't take cash. Like during the CUFUS, a lot of places wouldn't take any cash for a year, 2 years even. Permapastors. Thumbs up, y'all. Come on. Happens maybe once a month here at Dollar General. So the question is, can you go in and buy stuff? You just can't use debit. Is that the deal? I've seen a lot of places, you know, I tell guys, hey, start experimenting with Bitcoin. An easy way to do it is through Cash App. My buddy set up his Cash App account, and they'll only let him move $25 a day. His bank, it's his bank. Now mine, I have moved $5,000 in one transaction, and now mine is only $1,000 a day. I can only move 1,000, and I have several years of history. And the limiting factor is your bank side. Your bank does not want you moving cash out of your bank like that. Even my credit cards, I use a PayPal debit card. And I mean, we put millions of dollars through PayPal every year. And I have my daily spending limit. What's my daily spending limit? I thought it was about 20 grand. What's my daily spending limit on PayPal? 10,000. I can spend 10,000. A lot of places, 10,000 per card, so 20,000. But a lot of places we have done business with literally for 20 years. All of a sudden they decline these cards. So we have to call, talk to somebody, and then they'll let them run. And then on my card, they wouldn't even let it run. We had to run it on the other card. It makes no sense. These are accounts, reoccurring charges. You can look at the history on their end and see that we literally bought from these places like every week. So there's nonsense afoot, definitely. Still seeing places saying exact change or credit debit. Hit those thumbs up, guys. Daughter had a problem with her debit card yesterday. I'm seeing a lot of places saying that they can't get on their online banking, and they've gone into the bank and requested $1,000, and the bank will only give them $500. I'm seeing a lot of people also saying that their withdrawal out of their ATM machine limit has been lowered from like 300 to 100. I'm seeing a lot of that. Now, from what I recall, I saw 15, 20 videos about it, and I saw a lot of posts talking about it. Now, the banks they were naming, they were not any banks I had heard of. Banking issues for us also, Permapasture says. My bank stopped me from transferring to buy Bitcoin, so I switched banks, personal, business, and farm accounts that have been open for 20 years. Mike, we're seeing it everywhere, bro. That tells you they are fearful. They are literally in the death throes. I mean, you have the Fed, spokesperson for the Fed came out and said, we're exploring options for a cryptocurrency. Let me translate that for you. We already have one, and we're about to make all you guys use it and make your dollars useless. My bank will only let me spend $1,500 a day on a debit card. So did they let you, was it higher before? Mine was, I could spend almost anything through my banks. But my PayPal, we over time have had it raised to 10,000 per card. Wells Fargo is the worst. So I had Wells Fargo because I could bank at Wells Fargo on Sundays. And I actually did do that. But we moved here. There are horror stories. My worst bank ever that I've had to interact with was Bank of America. It was always absolutely horrible. And there are so many nightmare stories. And I'm talking about realest, one of the realest to try.